Hello everyone. Okay, so ang ating topic for today is the effect of temperature on resistance. Okay, so without further ado, let's move sa ating next slide. Okay, so ano nga ba guys yung effect or effects of temperature rise or drop sa resistance ng isang material? No? So ito man ay mapakonduktor, insulator, and semiconductor. Okay, so una, siyempre, okay, sa case ng pure metal, so ito guys yung mga conductors na to increase the resistance of pure metals. Okay, so sa pure metals, no, the increase is large and very regular for normal ranges of temperature. Okay, the temperature resistance graph, okay, is a straight line. Okay, so mamaya guys, no, may makita ko na graph, okay, that shows the relationship between the temperature and resistance. Okay. So, as would be presently clarified, okay, metals have positive temperature coefficient of resistance. So, ito guys, no, yung coefficient of resistance na yan, so para siyang slope, no, okay? But, uh, meron lang siyang konting difference, no, sa geometric meaning ng slope, okay? Okay, next, syempre, okay, sa part naman ng alloys, ito guys, no, pag sinabing alloys, ano siya, halo ng different materials, no? So, hindi siya purely conductor, no? Okay? Pagka mayroong impurities na, okay? Kaso, syempre, no, sa alloys naman, no, okay, meron pa rin increase ng resistance, no? Okay, though in their cases, the increase is relatively small and irregular. So, hindi gaya guys ng, ano, ng sa conductor na straight line yung magiging variation, okay? So for some high resistance alloys like Eureka, so ibig sabihin niyan, 60% copper and 40% nickel and manganese. No? Okay? The increase in resistance is or can be made negligible over a considerable range of temperature. So pwede kasi guys na uh, meron lang range na ano na strict lang siya tapos meron namang range na pwede siya mag-curve or hindi na siya mag-increase, no? Okay? May tinatawag na sa graph na saturated and unsaturated. Okay? Now, how about naman sa parts ng insulators, okay, semiconductors, etc. No? Okay? So, yung epekto guys ng rise in temperature, okay, ay to decrease the resistance of electrolytes, okay, insulators such as paper, rubber, glass, mica, and etc. Okay? And also, partial conductors. So, ito yung mga semiconductors na pag sinabing partial conductors, okay, such as carbon. Okay, hence, insulators are said to be okay or to possess a negative temperature coefficient of resistance. So, baliktad guys, no? Okay, pag insulator and semiconductor, pag tumataas ang temperature, bumaba ang kanyang resistance. Okay, so ito guys yung graph, okay, that relates the temperature and resistance of different materials, no? So, conductor, semiconductor, and insulators. Okay? So, sa may conductor, strict lang siya, okay, for passive temperature or for normal ranges ng temperature. Okay? Whereas naman sa semiconductor, insulators, no? So, curve siya. Okay? Yan lang yung difference, guys. No? Okay? Okay, next is yung tinatawag na temperature coefficient of resistance. So, as I said earlier, so para siyang slope na with the ano lang na a little difference than slope. Okay? Okay, so supposedly guys na meron tayong metallic conductor having a resistance of R sub O at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay? Yan, to be heated by 10 degrees Celsius. So pag sinabing to be heated, na merong increase sa temperature. Okay? And let its resistance at this temperature. So, nung nag-increase yung temperature na by T, yung kanyang resistance is R sub T. Okay? Then, again, considering normal ranges of temperature na it is found that the increase in resistance, okay, delta R sub T minus R sub O depends on, okay, the following. So, meron tayong tatlo guys na. Okay? Una, Siyempre yung ating, change in resistance 'no, okey, directly, okey, on its initial resistance. So 'pag mas mataas yung initial mo, mas mataas din yung magiging, okey, change in the resistance o yung increase, okey, sa resistance. Okey. Pangalawa, directly on the rise in temperature. So, okey, 'pag mas mataas yung rise, mas mataas din yung change sa temperature, sa resistance na I mean, okey. And of course 'no, on the nature of material of the conductor. So, depende guys sa type ng material o yung ginamit mo na material or conductor 'no. So, mapa-aluminum man 'yan, copper, tungsten, manganese. So, merong, okey, different, increase sa, resistance, okey. Halimbawa for the same, change in temperature, same, length, same cross section, okey. They have a different, change in resistance 'no, okey, para sa iba't ibang material 'no. Okey, ngayon guys 'no, puwede mong pagsama-samahin 'yan, okey. We will use, yung tinatawag na, joint variation, okey. So ayan yung ating, change in the resistance is okay, by combining yung, first two, factors na yung ating initial and, that this should be initial guys, okay, R sub O, okey. Initial and then the rise in, temperature. Since tayo ay nag-start kay zero lang naman guys 'no, yung ating delta T is simply na T minus zero kaya naging T na lang yan dito na, okey? So, or yung ating RT minus R sub O is equal to alpha. Okay, supposedly guys na this is K. Okay, 'di ba sa algebra, okay, 'pag palit tayo ng variation to equation, okay, naglalagay muna tayo ng, constant of proportionality operation, okay. Pero dito guys narerekta mo siya ng alpha, okay. 'Yan, alpha times R sub O times, T, okay. So, ito guys yung alpha, yan yung tinatawag nating ano, temperature coefficient of resistance, okay. Yeah, so yung alpha is constant and known as the temperature coefficient of resistance of the conductor. Okay? So rearranging the equation above, okay, we will get, okay, the following, expression for alpha. So si alpha mo guys is simply ato, okay, delta R over R sub O, okay, T. Okay? So ibig sabihin, the temperature coefficient of material may be defined as the following. Okay? So the increase in resistance, okay, per ohm, original resistance per degree Celsius, rise in temperature. Okay? So mamaya guys na meron pa siyang isang definition kasi ito guys 'no, yung ating alpha dito na since yung ating initial is R sub O, yung ating alpha diyan dapat guys is alpha sub O. Okay? Kumbaga, this should be na at, T equal to 0 degree Celsius. Okay? Meron din siyempre guys tayo ano, ah, alpha sub T. Okay? Alpha sub T. Okay? Okay. So ngayon, okay, if we solve for RT nang galing sa equation na yan, okay, we will get R sub O, okay, times the quantity 1 plus alpha T. Okay? So tandaan guys 'no, okay, that this equation holds good for both rise, okay, as well as fall in temperature 'no. Okay, so walang problema dun guys 'no, okay? Kasi dun sa may ating, previous slides na, ang ating pinag-usapan lang ay rise. Okay, so basically siyempre or usually yung meron is rise in temperature since ang ating usapan dito guys ay, kuryente, okay, electrical 'no, okey. But may mga, case naman na yung temperature ay nagde-decrease 'no. Siyempre kunyari when you remove the supply or kunyari sa mas malamig na lugar 'no, so siyempre merong drop sa temperature 'no. So you can use this equation to solve for the, new resistance of the conductor, okay, if there is a rise or fall the temperature. Okay? Okay, so ito guys yung graph ng temperature versus resistance, okay, para sa copper. So as you can see guys 'no, si copper kasi guys na meron pa siyang, okay, negative temperature dito, okay. Bili tayo guys ng ano muna ng laser ano, yan, okey. So, dun sa may, effect ng rise, okay, ng temperature sa pure metals 'no, okay. 'Di ba yung ating graph sabi doon is straight line, okey. So meron ditong part sa may negative na from point A, okey, up to this point, okey. So 'pag ma-increase pa yan na puwede siyang matunaw o maging ano na saturated, 'di ba? So hindi na siya maging straight line siyempre na, okey. So sa graph na 'to 'no, okey. So meron tayong R sub T when the temperature is T, yan, when 0 R sub O. Okey, ngayon guys 'no, actually guys 'no, meron diyang part lang na ano, maging straight line yung graph mo, okey. Then yung actual niyan, 'di na siya, okey, mag-i-straight line, okey. So siguro sa experiment niya na, na-prove 'no, okey. Ngayon, okey, if you try to extend point A 'no, hanggang mag-intersect siya sa may, T-axis, 'di ba yung T-axis mo para siyang ano, axis 'no, okey. It will intersect the X-axis, okey, 'yan. So guys, may tinatawag diyan 'no, okey. 'Di ba guys na 'pag yung graph is tumama sa X-axis, ibig sabihin nun, yung value ng Y is 0. In this case naman guys 'no, if the, value of, ah, T, okey, ito siya guys 'no, okey. Yung ating, resistance dito is since nasa T-axis tayo 0. Okey, so yung point na yan guys 'no, yan yung point wherein the resistance is 0, okey. So sa ano guys 'no, sa real life 'no, ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng, okey, zero resistance? Okey. 'Di ba guys ng resistance 'no, it opposes, okey, the flow of, electrons 'no, okey. Yan, so kung walang resistance ibig sabihin, okey, yung ating, material is ano, superconductor, 'di ba? Superconductor, okey, kasi walang ano, walang resistance, 'di ba? Okey. So yung point na 'to guys 'no, yan yung tinatawag na, yan, inferred absolute temperature, okey. So i-shortcut ko siya ng IAT, okey. So ano nga ba siya, okey. So 'di ba kanina guys nasabi ko, ano lang 'to 'no, imaginary na line kasi nga di talaga siya dadaan diyan. Okey, ang tunay na graph natin is ito, okey, curve na siya, okey. Yan tawag sa kanya is hypothetical temperature, okey. At which the resistance of material, okey, if linearly extrapolated, ayan, extend natin, would become 0, okey. This temperature is often used in electrical engineering to analyze the effect of temperature on resistance, okey. So for example, yung copper, okey. Yung copper guys, yung madali tandaan yung kanyang ano, inferred absolute temperature which is consecutive number na, okey. So -234.5 degrees Celsius, okey. So sa mga kasi guys 'no, okey, this number should be memorized 'no, okey. So guys 'no, lahat ng ano, kunyari yung sa resistivity, inferred absolute temperature, yung alpha ng copper at 20 dapat guys memorize yan 'no, okey, ng, EE student 'no. Okey. So ngayon, let's get a relationship between R and T now from this graph, okey. So gamit tayo guys ng similar triangle, okey. So itong, triangle na 'to, okey, um, okey, ang mali na triangle na 'yan, tsaka, okey, itong malaking triangle, okey, 'yan. Tayo 'no, base to height, base to height. Okey, so by similar triangles na R sub T to R sub O, okey, ayan, okey, height to height pala 'to 'no, okey, height to height, okey. Tapos base to base, so R sub T, R sub O, yung kaparehan niya is itong T plus ito, okey. Actually guys, ng T minus negative, kaya naging plus yan, okey. Tapos, okey, R sub O yung base mo naman is ito, okey. So 0 minus 234.5 or positive 234.5, okey. Puwede sa 1, so 1 plus, T over 234.5, okey. 'Di ba guys kanina sa may, ano, formula natin 'no, meron tayong RO plus, 1 plus alpha T, okey? So if you try to compare these two expressions, okey, ito guys 'no, tsaka ito, okey, you will find out that, okey, yung ating alpha 'no, okey. actually that should be alpha sub O, no? Okay, for copper is 1/234.5. Okay, so approximately ilan 'to? Okay, so calculator natin. Okay, so 1/234.5 is yan, so approximately 0.00, okay, 426. Okay, yan per degree Celsius. Okay? So, 'di ba yung ano, yung 234.5 unit niya is degree Celsius. 1/T sub O. Yan. Okay. Sa iba kasi guys na material, no, okay, binibigay naman yung ano, yung TO or alpha sub O. So, pwedeng ko na lang mag-solve. Pero pag copper guys, no, that should be memorized, no. Diba? Okay. So, let's move sa ating next slide. Okay. So, 'di ba guys, no, yung ano, yung definition ng kasi ng alpha is delta R per initial of, okay, per delta T. Okay? Okay, doon pa lang guys sa may definition niya, okay, hindi guys na ibig sabihin na you can use yung alpha at different range ng temperature. Okay? Yung sa formulas kasi nito, okay, is naka-base sa may definition ng alpha. So, kung saan ka nagsimula, dapat guys na doon ka rin gagamit ng or magsisimula sa paggamit ng alpha. Okay? Yan. Okay. So, kasi nga, the value of alpha itself is not constant. Okay? Okay, hindi siya slope guys, no? Okay? Malapit siya sa may slope pero di talaga siya slope kasi nga it will depend on the range of temperature. Okay? Kasi si alpha depends on the initial temperature. So, kung saan ka nagsimula guys, no? Okay? Regardless man yan kung yan ay rise or fall. Okay? Pero usually guys, no? Okay? Pinaka-safe dito is to use alpha. Okay? Kung saan ka nag-start, initial, no? So, usually, okay, kung merong fall on the temperature, no? Okay, babaliktarin mo lang siya. Okay? Ang lagi nating dapat gawin is parang merong rise in temperature. Okay? Para mag-hold palagi ating mga formulas or equations. Okay? So, in the initial temperature on which the increment, okay, in resistance is based. Okay. So ito, now when the increment is based on the resistance measured as 0, then alpha has the value of alpha sub O. So ito guys yung mga notation na. Okay? So pag at 0, yung ating alpha is alpha sub O. Okay? But when the increment is based on the resistance measured at T, it should be alpha sub T. Okay? Kunwari guys, no, meron kang mga given na let's say, okay, at T1, meron kang R1, tapos pag T2, okay, meron kang R2. Okay? Ibig sabihin guys na ito yung magiging starting point mo. Kaya, ang magiging alpha mo is 1. So, kunwari guys, no, yung T1 mo is 20. Okay? Okay, instead na writing alpha 20, mas madali na isulat as alpha sub 1 na lang. Okay, basta i-represent mo lang kung ano yung T1 para alam mo kung saan at para kanino si alpha sub 1. Okay? Kasi syempre, pangit naman kasi maglagay ng alpha 20, 'di ba? Okay? O kaya naman alpha 20 degrees Celsius. So, hindi siya convenient na isulat, no? Okay? Unlike nung alpha sub 1 lang, 'di ba? Okay? Okay, next. Okay? It should be noted that alpha sub O, okay, yan guys yung mayroong pinakamataas or maximum value. Okay? So, ibig sabihin guys, no? Okay, yung alpha sub T natin, okay, is less than or equal to zero yan, alpha sub O. Okay? Kasi siya 'di ba yung maximum. So, si alpha sub T puwede siyang equal or okay, less than. So, magiging equal lang yan when T is 0. So, habang tumataas yung T natin, okay, or T is greater than 0, lumiliit yung value ng alpha natin. Okay? So, ngayon, puwede mo ng guys makuha yung value ng alpha at different temperature. So, ito yung guys yung formula. Ito ay nakuha guys or na-derive by imagining na meron kang ganito 'no, okey? Hindi ko na siya guys i-elaborate, basta meron kang, dito let's say R sub t, ito ay t, ito ay 0, at this point meron kang R sub o. 'Di ba guys 'no, 'pag rise tayo, okay, you will start at R sub o. Okay, meron ka diyang alpha sub o. 'Pag fall naman, okay, mag-i-start ka kay R sub t, okay? So, ang alpha mo diyan is alpha sub t, okay? So, kumbaga guys 'no, yung formula kanina 'no na R sub o ay hindi, R sub t equal to R sub o, then 1 plus alpha sub o t. Okay, tapos 'pag drop naman, so baliktad 'no, R sub o equal to R sub t, then, 1 plus alpha sub t, okay? Oops, alpha sub t, okay, times negative t. Bakit negative t? Kasi 0 minus t, 0 yung ano mo, yung final kaya naging negative yan, okay? Tapos kukunin mo lang guys diyan si ano, alpha sub t in terms ng alpha sub o, okay? Magka-cancel guys dito yung ano mo, yung RT tsaka RO, okay? Na lang 'to, divide mo lang yung dalawang equation 'no, okay? Yung kung kumbaga is na yung left dito, i-divide mo sa may right, tapos ito naman yung, right dito i-divide mo sa may left na para mag-cancel yung RT tsaka RO. Okey, so yan guys yung makukuha mo na formula, 'no. Okey? So, in view 'no of the dependence of alpha in the initial temperature 'no, okey. Kaya magkakaroon tayo guys ng ano, bagong definition sa temperature coefficient of resistance at a given temperature T, okey. So, the change on the resistance per ohm per degree change, okey. So, yung binabanggit kasi diyan na resistance siyempre yung ano mo na, yung, kung saan ka nag-initial resistance, okey. Hindi na siya yung R sub O, okey. Yan, per degree change in temperature from a given temperature, yan sinasabi natin, okey, na kung saan nagsimula na resistance, alright. Okey, so minsan kasi guys 'no, hindi tayo nagsisimula kay 0 degrees Celsius or kumbaga yung RO is not even, okey. Puwede kasi guys 'no, meron tayong 0.1, 0.2, okey. Meron tayong R1 tsaka at T1, tapos meron naman tayong, ito yung unknown, okey, at T2, okey. So, ang gawin mo lang diyan guys 'di ba meron tayong pinagmulan na equation na RT equal to RO, okey, 1 plus alpha O T. So, at T1, ito magiging R1, magiging T1 kaya kuha mo 'to. At T2 naman, kaya ito ay magiging R2, ito naman magiging T2 kaya nakuha mo 'to, okey, yan. Now, let us divide R2 by R1, okey. So, ito R2 divide nito, okey. So, siyempre common yung RO kaya magka-cancel lang naman 'yan 'no, okey. So, we will get the equation or formula, okey, R2 over R1 equal to 1 pa alpha O T2 over 1 plus alpha O T1, okey. Or you may rewrite the equation, okey, in terms ng inferred absolute temperature TO, okey. 'Wag mo lang guys ano, na rekta kina TO plus T2 kumbaga, okey. O halimbawa na ganyan 'no, okey, 'wag yan guys 'no, kasi nga si TO natin guys 'no, this is a negative temperature, so baka ma-subtract mo, okey. Lagyan mo guys ng absolute 'no, o kaya kung puwede naman, okey, 'pag nilagay mo yung TO, lagay mo siya as positive value, okey. Okay, so ito ay nasulot ko na kanina 'no, okey, yung ating TO is equal kay ano lang siya na reciprocal ng alpha sub O, okey. So halimbawa guys 'no, kasi dito sa may formula natin, okey, meron tayong, given na R1 T1, tapos ito yung hinahanap R2 T, tapos meron tayong alpha sub O, okey. May cases na hindi given si alpha sub O, okey. So puwede kasi guys 'no, given yung at 0.1, okey, meron tayong alpha 1, okey. So, we can use similar triangle again or the definition of alpha, okey, 'di ba yung ano, yung alpha sub t, okey. So, instead na ano, alpha sub O or alpha sub t na, okey, 'di ba yung alpha mo is delta R, okey. Kaso nga lang kung tayo ay alpha sub t, okey, ano yung magiging ano mo, initial resistance. So, let's say R sub 1. Then, sa ilalim is delta T. Okey, yung delta T mo siyempre ano yan 'no, T2 minus T1. Okey, tapos yung delta R mo naman, yan naman ay R2 minus okey. Ngayon, i-solve mo guys ito, papalitan mo siya ng 1 kasi initial mo is 1. Okay, i-solve mo si R sub 2, okey. You will get this equation, okey. Yan guys, ang trick diyan 'no, kung gagamitin mo yung formula dito 'no, okey, kung ano yung starting temperature mo, dapat yun yung alpha mo. Kunwari, if T1 is 20, okay, you will use, okay, alpha 1, okay, at T1, okay, equal to 20. So, this should be alpha at 20 degree Celsius, okay. So, pag ang binigay kasi guys is alpha of 0, kailangan mo siya i-convert or idala kay 20 degrees Celsius. Kasi pag nilagay mo diyan si alpha sub 0, okey, mali makukuha mong value ng R2 or R1, okey. Kung given si R2, hinahanap mo yung R1 o kaya given naman si R1, hinahanap yung R2. Okey, so gano'n siya guys, Okey, so meron guys tayong mga values for resistivities and temperature coefficient. Okey, so gaya sabi ko 'no, 'pag ano kasi 'pag copper 'no, this should be memorized 'no, okey. Kunyari yung kanyang resistivity na 1.72 microohm or times 10 to the negative 8 ohmmeter. Okay, ito naman 39.3 times 10 to the negative 20 guys, or this is 0.00, okay, 393, okay. Yan, 'di ba kasi guys yung ano, yung alpha sub O ng copper, ilan yung kanina? 0.00426, okay. So you can check that now, okay, itong value na yan. 'Di ba yung ating maging alpha diyan at 20 or alpha 1 is alpha sub 0, so 0.00426 over 1 plus 0.00, okay, 426 times at 20, okay. Dapat guys yan ang lalabas na. Okay, so yan nga guys na. Okay. So 'pag ibang material naman guys na yung binigay, usually binibigay naman yung ano o given naman yung, kanilang temperature coefficient and, resistivity. Okay. Yan. So, ang ating next slide guys 'no is ano na, sample problems. Okay, so yung ating, sample problem number 1. Okay, a copper conductor has its specific resistance. Okay, 'pag sinabi guys na specific resistance, ito yung ating, resistivity. Okay, ano siya, another term, okay. Meron tayong 2.5 times 10 to the negative 6 ohm centimeter at 0 degrees Celsius, okay. And a resistance temperature coefficient of 1/254.5 per degree Celsius at 20 degree Celsius. Okay. Okay, find. Okay, part A, the specific resistance, and part B, the resistance temperature coefficient at 50 degree Celsius. Okay, so ano guys yung mga given natin, no? So pag itong problem guys na it is better, no? Much better na i-list mo o isulat mo yung given. Okay? Ayan, so meron tayong specific resistance at 0. So, yun yung ano mo, rho, di ba? Given. Okay, rho sub O is 2.5 times 10 to the negative 6. Okay, ohm centimeter. Okay. So, understood guys, this is at 0. No? And temperature coefficient of, okay, so itong ano guys, no, 20, gawin mo siyang T1, okay? So, T1 is 20. So, it follows that yung ating alpha 1 is 1/254.5. Okay, per degree Celsius. Okay? Ang pinapahanap, okay? Sa A, yung specific resistance at 50. Okay? So, alpha 2. Okay? So, at T2 equal to 50 degrees Celsius. And part B, okay, yung temperature coefficient at the same temperature na. So, yung ating alpha 2, okay, at T2 equal to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay? Solution. Okay. Since ano to guys, no, same conductor, kumbaga same length, same cross section, ang isipin lang natin guys no is magbabago yung resistance due to the change in temperature. Okay? So we will not include the change sa may no, okay, physical appearance ng conductor. Okay? If that is the case no, yung ating resistance ay yung kanyang resistivity ay magbabago rin. Okay? So, the resistivity or the resistance no, sila lang yung pag-usapan natin. Okay? So, yung R natin is simply directly kay rho. Okay? 'Di ba guys na meron tayong formula na ganito? Okay? R2 equal to R1 then quantity 1 plus alpha 1 and then T2 minus T1 na. Okay? Ayan guys no, since R is directly kay rho, o pwede rin rho is directly kay R, pwede mo palitan guys yung R dito ng rho. Magiging rho 2 equal to rho 1 by quantity 1 plus alpha 1 by T2 minus T1. Eh kaso 'di ba, ang given guys is alpha sub O. Okay, so we will use a different formula. Okay? So, ang gamitin natin guys no is yung isa. Kunwari no, R1. Okay, equal kay meron tayong RO quantity 1 plus alpha O. Okay, then times okay, T. Okay, nakuha ba? No? Eh, pwedeng ganyan, no? So, si R again, no, palitan mo siya ng rho. Okay, magiging rho 1 equal to rho 0, then 1 plus alpha O T. Okay? Kasi naman dito guys, no, wala tayong alpha sub O. Okay, meron tayong rho sub O, meron tayong T. Okay? So, tawag nito. Okay, so ang guys na pinaka diyan, effective na gawin, okay? To use the second formula, okay, and then kunin mo yung alpha sub O. 'Di ba guys na meron tayong formula na alpha sub T equal to alpha sub O, okay, 1 plus alpha sub O T. So ngayon, 'di ba ang tayo ng at T equal to T1 equal to 20. Okay? So magiging alpha sub 1 equal to alpha sub O 1 plus alpha sub O ng T1 mo. Okay? 20. Okay? O, ano guys yung ating alpha 1? Kaya meron tayong 1/254.5, di ba? Then, kunin mo yung alpha O. So, 1 plus alpha O times 20, okay? You can use guys, shift solve para makuha yung alpha sub O. Okay? Yan. So, yung ating gagamitin guys is yung emulator ng cars calculator. Okay? Yan guys, kung kailangan nyo guys ng calculator na, okay? If you want to buy, kaya meron tayo guys niyan, meron tayong stock niyan. So, na tayo official na na seller ng cars calculator. Okay? So, ito ay Filipino brand. Okay, so paano mag-shift solve? So, papalitan mo lang guys si alpha sub O ng ng x. So, 1/254.5. Okay? Then, x. Diba? Over. Okay, 1 plus 820x. Okay, solve natin. Okay, so 0.00 um 426. 'Di ba guys nitong ano 0.00426 is the same ng 1/3234.5 eh. You know, okay? 0.0042. So approximately this is 1 over okay, 234.5. Okay, kasi nga 'di ba ano to, copper conductor. Okay? So kung ano, kung napansin mo yan guys na okay, usually 'di na siya sino-solve 'no. May mga part lang guys na merong medyo malaking discrepancy. Okay? Ayan na. So meron ka ng alpha sub O. Okay? So pwede mo nang gamitin 'tong formula mo para makuha yung ano, yung raw 2. Okay, yung resistivity, okay? At T2 equal to 50. So palitan mo lang siya ng 2. Wait lang, this should be T1 na. Okay? So raw 2 equal to raw sub O quantity 1 plus alpha sub O times T2. Okay? Raw sub O is 2.5 times 10. Okay? To the negative 6. Okay, ohm, centimeter. Then, quantity 1 plus 1/234.5 times T2 which is 50. Bracket na. So, ano guys, yung ating raw 2. Okay, huwag mo na guys galawin yung ano, yung times 10 to the negative 6. Ito lang, no? Yung 2.5 times 1 plus 50/234.5. Pwede na yan guys, no? So, 3.03. Okay, 3.03. Okay, times 10 to the negative 6. Okay, ohm, centimeter. So, yan guys ang ating resistivity at okay, T2 equal to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, next is yung ating alpha 2. Okay, yung alpha at T equal to 50. So, you can use this formula para makuha yan. So, alpha sub 2. So, syempre, alpha sub O. Okay, then 1 plus alpha sub O. Ano yung ating T2? Okay, 50. Okay, ano yung alpha sub O? Okay, 1/234.5. Okay, 1 plus 1/234.5. Okay, times 50. Okay, so ano yung ating alpha at T equal to 50. Okay, so sa calculus guys, ang lalabas yan is 2/569. Okay, gawin nyo guys na baliktarin nyo. Okay, so siya 2A4.5. Ibig sabihin guys, no, pag binalitan ulit siya, yan ay 1 over okay, 284.5 okay, per okay, degree Celsius. Okay, ulitin natin guys ha, paano nakuha yan ha. Calculator. Okay, yan. Guys, unahin ko to para isang type lang 234.5. Okay, answer 1 plus answer times 50. Okay, yan siya guys no. Okay, 2/569. Ang gawin mo guys na baliktarin mo yan no, kasi para maging 1 over tayo no. So baliktarin mo siya magiging 1/569/2. So baliktarin mo lang siya. Okay, ito guys nasa ilalim no 284.5. So ibig sabihin yung kanina na ano na 2/569 is same as 1/284.5. Okay, kasi baka mga guys na meron tayong multiple choice. Okay, ganyan yung mga sagot no. Okay, so kailangan niyo sa i-calculator 'no, para makita niyo kung same sa nakuha niyong sagot. Okay. So next parallel tayo guys 'no, sample problem number 2. Okay, so ang sagot guys is 3.03 times 10 to the negative 6 and 1/2 ay 4.5. Ito yung sa part B. Okay? Part A, part B. Okay, next. Okay, a platinum coil has a resistance of 3.15 at 40 and 4.20 ohms at 100 degree Celsius. Okay, find the resistance at 0 degree Celsius. Tapos, next na problem, temperature coefficient of resistance at 40. So guys, yung given natin, sulat natin. Okay, meron tayong T1. Okay, 3.15. Okay, wag ko lang guys lagay unit Okay, R1 naman, corresponding, baliktad. Okay, T1 is 40. Ano ba yan, 40. Okay, R1 is 3.15. Tapos yung ating next temperature, T2 is 100. Okay, R2 is 4.20. At yung kailangan natin, okay, yung resistance at 0. So, yung ating R sub O. Okay, next. Okay, yung temperature coefficient at 40. At 40. So, yan yung ano mo, alpha 1. Okay, so, okay, pag ganito guys, okay, try to write the formula na pwede mo magamit, Kunwari guys, okay, yung formula na, let's say, R2 over R1 equal to 1. Diba meron tayong ganito, alpha sub O, T2 over 1 plus, kasi guys, nang given yun T1 R1, T2 R2. Okay? You can use this formula para ma-solve si alpha sub O. Okay? Okay, ba guys, unahin ko to, okay? Kasi, pag nakuha ko ni alpha sub O, we can use the formula, let's say R1 equal to RO, quantity 1 plus alpha O, T1. Okay, para ma-solve guys yung alpha, yung R sub O. Okay? Another way guys, is to use the formula, kasi meron to guys, iba't ibang ways okay? You can also use the formula, yung R2 equal to R1, okay, quantity 1 plus alpha sub 1, okay, T2 minus T1, okay? Dito guys, makukuha mo yung alpha sub 1, okay? So, pag nakuha mo ng alpha sub 1, okay, paano mo makukuha guys yung R sub O, okay? Okay, so, pag R sub O kasi guys, siyempre, kailangan mo dyan si alpha sub O, okay? Kaya pag nakuha mo yung alpha sub 1, babalik ka sa may formula na alpha sub T, so in this case 1, okay? Alpha sub O, 1 plus alpha sub O. So, pag 1 tayo, this is, ano ba yung ating alpha sub 1, okay? At T1, 40. Yan, nakuha mo na yung alpha sub O, okay? Para nakuha mo ang alpha sub O, pwede ka na R1 equal to RO, quantity 1 plus alpha O, T1. Okay? So, ito guys kasi mas marami ang kanyang dinaanan. Di gaya nito. Okay? Ito guys, dalawang formula lang. Dito, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Kaya ito guys, yung gagawin natin. Yung dalawang formula lang. Although guys, syempre, pwede rin naman yan. Okay? Tama rin naman syempre yan. Okay? Okay, R2 is 4.20. Okay? R1 is 3.15 equal to, okay, 1 plus alpha sub O. Okay? Alpha sub O. Okay, ano yung dito natin? 100. Okay, 1 plus alpha sub O. Yung ating T1 is 40. Okay, pwede ka mag-shift solve para ma-solve yan. Okay, 4.20 para 3.15. Okay, equal to 1 plus, ano yan? 100 na. Okay, X. Yung alpha, pugay mo siyang X. Okay, 1 plus 40. Okay, shift solve. Kaya guys, yung ating alpha sub O, so medyo ano siya, medyo ayan, medyo malaki na, okey. Ikurutan mo lang siyempre 'no, okey. Nasa range mo naman siya, okey. So, ano 'to 0071, okey. Palagay sa palabas mo kung ilang zero, okey. Sir, 'di ba 'no, okey. Ano siya 1/140 alpha sub O sub 1/140. Kung gusto mo siya i-decimal guys 'no, okey. Ito, yan. Press mo lang yung S to D, okey. Okey, yan per degree Celsius. Nakuha mo yung alpha sub O, puwede ka na mag-solve ng ano, ng ano, RO, okey. So, solving kay RO, okey. 'Di ba R1 equal kay RO 1 plus alpha O T1. R1 is 3.15, okey. Tapos RO ito yung hinahanap, yung 1 plus alpha sub O is 1/140 and T1 is 40, okey. Solve for R sub O. Okay, you may use shift solve, okey. Okay, you will get, 2.45 ohm, okey, ohms pala. Okay, so meron ka ng R sub O, alpha mo na lang 'no. Okay, you can use the formula 'no, puwede 'yan or ito 'no, mas ano 'to, okey, mas direct. Okay, so alpha 1 equal to yung alpha O mo 1/140, okey. 1 plus 1/140 times ano yung ating T1 meron tayong 40, okey. 1/140, okay, you will get, 1/180, okay, per degree Celsius. Okay, so yan guys ang ating alpha sub 1, okey. Okay, next problem number 3, okay. A coil has a resistance of 18 ohms when its mean temperature is 20 degree Celsius and of 20 ohms when its mean temperature is 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, find its mean temperature rise when its resistance is 21 ohms in the surrounding temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. Pag sinabi guys na ano, mean, okay, temperature rise, ito yung ano, rise na in reference kay surrounding temperature. So, this should be ano, T minus Ts. In this case 'no, yung ating Ts kasi is 15. So, that should be, T minus 15 degrees Celsius. Okay. So, ano meron tayo 'no? Meron tayong 18 at 20. Ibig sabihin at T1 equal to 20, meron tayong R1 na 18. And when the temperature is 50, okay, the resistance R2 is 20. Okay. So ngayon, pinapahanap yung rise when T, okay, okay, when T is 21. Okay. So if okay, T2, pwede rin T3 na lang no. Okay, T3 is 21. Okay, ano yung ating magiging mean? Okay, delta T. Okay, that should be ano guys no, 21. Di. When the resistance is 21. Okay, mali yung variable na when R3 is 21. So, meron tayong T3 dyan. Okay, so minus 15. Okay. Ito guys yung kailangan mo solve na. T3 minus 15 degrees Celsius. Okay? So, kung meron kang ano, um, okay, T1, T2, R1, R2. Okay, you may solve alpha 1 or pwede rin guys ng alpha sub O. Okay? Either way guys, no, same lang naman yan. Okay, yung masosolve mong mean temperature rise. Okay? So, let's try to solve alpha sub O. Okay? Pag yan guys ang sunod mo, ang formula na gagamitin mo guys is R2 R1 equal to 1 plus alpha O T2 over 1 plus alpha O T1. Okay? Siyempre, masolve mo guys na yung alpha sub O. Okay? So, yan na. So, 20 per 18. Okay, 1 plus O. T2 is 50. And 1 plus alpha O. T1 is 20. Okay? Ano yung alpha O dito? Alpha sub O. Okay? Simple na naman tayo, no? 20 over 18 is 1 plus 50x plus. Okay? You will get 0.0004 or 1 over 250. Okay? Per degree Celsius. Okay? Pag nakuha mo ng isang alpha O, pwede mo na makuha yung T3. Okay? So, meron tayong RT equal to RO. Okay? 1 plus alpha O T. T3. Okay? Kaso, syempre, wala kang R sub O. Okay? Yan yung ano mo. Yan yung problema mo. Okay? Kaya, kukunin mo yung yung alpha 1 or RO. So, mas madali guys, no, kung alpha 1. Okay? Kaya guys, no, siguro no, mas madali siguro si R2 equal to R1. Okay? Quantity 1 plus alpha 1 T1. Okay? Kasi ganun naman na. Wala kasi tayong wala kasi tayong RO. Ay, hindi, no. Pwede pa lang yan to guys, no. Okay? So, palitan mo lang yung R2 ng R3. Okay? So, galing dito pala. Okay? Pwede pala ganito guys, no. Okay? Pwedeng R3 over R1. So, sa right side, 1 plus alpha O. Okay, T3. Then, 1 plus alpha O. 1. Pwede pala guys, no. Okay? So, R3, given, meron tayong 21. R1 is 10. Tapos 1 plus alpha O is 1 over 250. Then meron tayong T3 dito. Okay, 1 plus 1 over 250. Ating T1 is 20. Okay, solve for T3. Okay? Okay, T3 guys is 65 degree Celsius. So therefore, yung ating okay, delta T or mean temperature rise is 65 minus 15 degree Celsius, which is 50 degree Celsius. Okay? Pag ito naman is ginamit mo, okay, you will solve alpha 1. Okay? Pag na-solve mo yung alpha 1, palitan mo lang ng R3 yung R2. So ito ay magiging R3 equal to R1. Yung 1 plus alpha 1 instead na T2, magiging T3 minus T1. Okay? Yan, solve mo lang si T3. Okay? Pag nakuha mo na yan, minus mo ulit kay 15. Okay? Okay, next problem. So, ito yung ating last problem, guys. Okay, sample problem number 4. Okay, two coils connected in series have a resistances, I mean, 500 and 400 ohms with temperature coefficients of 0.12% and 0.43% at 20 degrees Celsius. So, meron tayong Let's say ano, this is A, ito naman ay B, okey? So, meron tayong initially RA1 na ano, 500, okey? Kumbaga ito guys 'no ay at T1 na, RB1 naman is 400, okey? At T1 equal kay 20 degrees Celsius. Ta's meron tayong alpha, okey, A1 na 0.12% and alpha B1 0.43%. Ano yung pinapahanap? Okey, yung given natin, okey? Ang pinapahanap guys is yung resistance ng combination, okey, at 50, okey. So, at T2 equal to 50, okey. 'Pag sinabing combination guys, yung series tayo, 'di ba 'pag series case na ina-add lang yung resistance. So, kumbaga, okey, at T1 meron tayong RA1 plus RB1. Siyempre at T2 naman yung ating magiging resistance diyan is RA2 plus RB2. Okay, so just add RA2 plus RB2. Okay, ano yan. And yung effective temperature coefficient of resistance, okay, of the combination. So, yung kumbaga guys no, yung ating alpha ng AB. Okay, pag pinaghalo mo sila, no? Okay, ano yung effective combination nila, no? Okay, so ganito yan, no? Okay, since given guys naman yung initial resistance tapos yung ating temperature coefficients na, okay, madali na rin to guys na, okay. So unang gagawin niyo siyempre is to solve yung kanilang ah resistances at T2 equal to 50 and then yung initial combination, okay. So ito guys yung ating initial combination, okay. So yung ating AB 1, okay. Yan yung ano mo, RA1 plus RB1, okay. Siyempre meron kang ano, meron kang 500 plus 400, okay. So 100 ohms. And the next is yung ano, yung kanilang new resistance, okay. So at T2 equal to 50, okay. You can use the formula, okay. Ang ating gagamitin guys na is yung R2 equal to R1, okay. And 1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus 1 quantity. So yung ano guys na yung R2, R1, lagyan mo na siya ng ano ng B tsaka A, 'di ba? So magiging yan guys kunwari para kay conductor A. Siyempre that is RA2 equal to RA1 then quantity kay 1, okay, quantity 1 plus alpha A kay 1, okay, tingnan na lagay sa ano, then T2 minus 1, okay. Okay, so ano yung ating RA1? Meron tayong 500. Okay, quantity 1 plus alpha A1 is 0.12%. Okay, pwede mo siya guys i-type ano, sa calculate diretso. Okay, dito is 50. Yeah, 50 minus 20. Okay, ito guys yung ano mo, RA2. Yung bago mong resistance no, ng resistance A. Okay, resistor A. 500 plus 1 plus 0.12% times 30. Okay, you will get 518 ohms. Okay, similarly guys na for conductor B or resistor B, so RB2, RB1, quantity 1 plus alpha B1 kay T2 minus T1. Kaya ano yung ating B? 400. 1 plus 0.43% again 50 minus. Okay, ito yung ating RB. 400, 1 plus 0.43% times 30. Okay, you will get 451.6 ohms. Okay? So, therefore guys, no, ito yung combination natin, no, yung ano, yung RAB at E2. Okay, simply yan lang yan, no, sum ng RA2 and RB2. Okay? Okay ba, no? So, that will be 518 plus 451.6. Okay? Sagot guys is 969. Okay? 0.6 ohms. Ito guys yung combination. Okay? Okay? How about the temperature coefficient of the combination? So, okay. Para lang sa ganito guys, oh. Para lang ganito yan eh. So, yung R dito, lalagyan mo siya ng AB. Okay? So, yung RAB. Okay? 2 equal kay RAB combination 1. Quantity 1 plus yung ating alpha AB. Okay? Ng combination. Diba? Okay? Alpha ng combination, then T2 minus T1. Okay? Ano yung combination? 969.6. Ano yung ano? Combination ng T1? Okay, 900. Okay? 1 plus alpha AB. Okay, then T2 minus T1, so 50 minus 20. Okay, so solve for alpha AB. Okay? Okay. Sa calculate guys na lalabas dyan is 29,000 at 29 over 11,250. So, battery mo ulit siya. Okay. So, that is 387.93. So, approximately guys, no, 388. So, ito guys ay para lang sa ano, parang 1 over 388. Okay? Per degree Celsius. So, again, sa calculator, ganito yan Okay? So, kung nari guys, nag-shift solve ka, no, 969.6. Okay, 900. Then 1 plus, yung alpha mo, gawin mo siyang x. 80 minus 20 is 30. So, okay, shift solve. Okay? Isa guys, so, 2.577 something. Okay? Pwede mo siyang sulat as ganyan. 0.00258. Okay? Ganun guys na. Kaya sabi ko kanina, no, paano pag multiple choice tapos naka, ano, yung naka, tawag ito, naka fraction. Okay? So, baliktarin mo lang yan. Okay? So, yan, siya pa nakabaliktad na. So, 1 over 388. Okay, approximate. Okay? So, ito guys yung ating alpha at, okay, at 50 ng combination. Okay? So, yun lang guys, no, for this video. So, I hope na meron kayong learnings, no, about the topic, effect of resistance, effect of temperature rise on the resistance. Okay, so yun lang guys, no. Okay, so thank you sa pag-watch ng ating video. So, see you sa ating next na video.